This is Akashvani. Time for a weekly program, Our Guest. I hand over the mic to the show host, Nitish Arora, for the same.
One of the biggest festival in the world, one of the biggest congregation, one of the biggest get-together of humanity is going to take place tomorrow, which is Mahakumbh. But then Mahakumbh comes only after 12 years. But this flow of humanity, this get-together of people from all nook and corners of the country and even world takes place every year, not exactly at one point, but at several places, because tomorrow is Makar Sankranti. Now, what is Makar Sankranti? We have with us Rashpal Dasgotra, who has recently graduated in astrology and has deep insight into this particular aspect of our background. Rashpal ji, welcome to Akashvani. Welcome to our guest.
Thank you, Nitish ji.
What is the importance of this day? We'll begin with that.
So let me start with the importance of this particular time. Tomorrow, Sun is entering into the Makar Rashi, that is the 10th house of horoscope. Actually, we Indian, we discovered how to calculate time. And this time is divided into various segments. Why Kumbh is taking place after 12 years? It is because the Jupiter is completing one circle in 12 years.
Of Sun.
Yes. Our ancestor used to monitor all these movements with respect to Earth. They were sitting on Earth and monitoring where these planets are moving. So according to the Indian astrology, Sun will be entering into 10th house, that is in the Makar Rashi. That's why it is Makar Sankranti. Sankranti means when you enter, Sankrant. Like the COVID time, this Sankrant word was too popular. So this Sankrant word is associated with the movement of planets. When Sun enters into any house, it is called as Sankranti. So tomorrow is Makar Sankranti because Sun is entering into Makar Rashi. Now, when Sun enters here, it is believed that it is the daytime of Devatas. Because earlier, the position of Sun was in the southern hemisphere. Now it is entering into northern hemisphere. So from here, the beginning of summer starts. And why this particular time is considered as important for Kumbh? Because it is associated with two planets. That is the movement of Sun and the movement of Jupiter. At certain points, when Jupiter is entering into or position in one particular house, I'm not going into the details, these points or these durations are very important for humankind. That's why our ancestors have given some particular duration, like this is the important time when you go for the pilgrimage, when you go for certain holy dips at certain places. It gives immense pleasure to the people and it gives good fortune to the people. That's why you will find a lot of people gathering at Mahakumbh, which is starting from tomorrow and it will continue till Mahashivratri.
So what are the other things associated with Makar Sankranti?
See, Makar Sankranti is basically, Makar means the house, Sankranti means transfer. But it also, our ancestor used to calculate and predict various things, keeping in view the position of Jupiter and Sun, because Sun is important part of our solar system. And as far as Earth is concerned, our every moment, it depends upon Sun, because, the yield, the crops, all it depends upon Sun. And the Sun is also associated with the king, the lord, the person who is governing the country. So it is associated with the ministers, prime ministers. So they calculate how this next time will be for the next ruler of the country. What will be the impact of Jupiter? Jupiter gives prosperity. So it is also, calculated how this time will be prosperous for mankind. Because Jupiter is a lord of, he's a guru of Devatas. So all positive energies are associated with the guru. So it is calculated that how it will impact the positive atmosphere of this country, because these all energies are considered as important for the betterment of the country, for the betterment of humankind, and for the betterment of the life of every individual on this earth.
Rashpalji, this festival is also celebrated all across the nation with different names. Can you elaborate on that also?
Yes, because the thing is, names are different, but aspect is same. Like Makar Sankranti means entering of sun into one particular house, and it is the beginning of summer cycle. At different, it started long back, and it is continuing even now. So in South, it is celebrated with a different name, Onam. In North, it is celebrated as Makar Sankranti. At various places, it is having different names, but the aim is same. People worship the Lord of the Sun, basically. It is the worshipping Sun. And they every year they are celebrating festival because every year Sun is entering into this particular house.
And harvest and yield is also have got something to do with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because Sun is associated with every creature and every vegetation on this earth. Scientifically, we say that it is the main source of energy for this universe. But mythologically or spiritually, it is considered as the soul of the individual soul of this planet. So every individual who is following the past traditions, they have given different names, but objective is same. They are praying the Lord to give best yield to them, to give prosperity, to a kind of better days for everyone. That's what we are praying on this particular day at various places, giving it different names.
And how best is this celebrated? What are the rituals?
Normally, the rituals are in India. We have two types of crops. One is Kharif and another is Rabi. So our ancestor used to, start this change of this grains pattern from time to time. So this is the time when they are changing their diet a little bit. So they receive the harvest during month of October, but they start using it in their day-to-day life from this particular day. You can see that on this particular day, various dishes are made, like khichdi in the north. And in central India, they made choda with curd. And in south, again, they have different dishes. They name it different, but they are making something out of yield which they receive in the month of October. So this is the new beginning of their diet cycle from this particular time till it comes to Dakshinayan, when sun will enter into Dakshinayan, into the southern hemisphere. So this is something associated with the food. This is something associated with the culture. It is something associated with spirituality. And it is something associated with the inner perspective of every individual residing on this earth. Our ancestors were great scientists because they observed even minute things happening inside us at that moment of time, at one particular time of the year. So we have different festival when sun is entering at different houses. That's how our ancestors make this festival as important, because it is causing not only impact on us, it is creating impact on entire earth. And we were always worshipping for everyone. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. We never ask anything for ourselves. We ask blessings for everyone on this earth.
So, Kumbh basically also happens on day of Makar Sankranti always?
No. It is not that it is happening on the Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti is one of the date which is considered as auspicious. Kumbh is basically 4 kumbhs. One is happening in Haridwar when Jupiter is in the Kumbh Rashi. It transits into Kumbh, but sun enters into Makar. Then we said that it's a Kumbh. But Kumbh Shnan starts even before Makar Sankranti on certain times. But this day of Mahashnan, so this is important day because sun is entering into very important house. And again, the day of Devta starts from that particular day. That's why it is considered as auspicious. And one more thing, in Narad Purana, Naradji has mentioned, like at this particular time when this Kumbh of Prayagraj is on, all the positive energies, devatas, are present over there. You cannot see them in physical shape, but they are present over there. And if anybody is visiting the place and taking the holiday, it means that he is getting so much of blessings over him that maybe his all worries, his whole sins will be washed away by the water of the river.
Is there any particular significance this year of Makar Sankranti? this year?
Every Makar Sankranti is special. But this year, yes, it is important because, first of all, it is Kumbh. Secondly, because the position of planets right now is not that positively positioned, like it is not giving positive effect on individuals, on countries. And that's why whatever is happening in the world, it means it is impacting us. So why this particular timing is considered as special this time, because it will be having more positive effect on the people, those who will be visiting it, than previous times. World is facing a different problems because of the position of planets this moment. And I think by same is the case with the individuals. It is not the countries which are affecting, individuals are also affected. So if people will visiting, yes, they have some positive effect on them. And definitely the outcome of this pilgrimage will be different for the people.
A holy dip is considered very significant during Makar Sankranti. What is so important of having a holy dip? Because normally this day comes during winter season. Though we say that winters are ebbing, but we can see them peaking also.
If you visit any river during this particular time, it is having transparent water. And the transparency is because all the elements which are present in it, it gets settled down, sediments. The purest form of water you will be able to see only during this period of time. So the rivers which are flowing with such a positive waves, it is coming from Himalayas or from other places, and with some certain kind of herbs and shrubs and extracts of some of the elements which are present over which we can't see. It is the combination of that. It works as a meditation, or it's a kind of you can say medicine for the people, those who are visiting the place and taking holy dip. And I must say, if you see people from all walks of life, people from all ages, they are coming over there, and they don't feel like it's that cold. They are taking bath like it's a kind of pleasure for them, leisure for them.
The beauty of tradition is in their continuity. Sometimes we might not understand the logic behind what is happening and why it is happening. But again, as I said, that the magic, the beauty is in the continuity. Maybe perhaps there are times then when you are challenging the accepted norms or the rituals. But later on, if you be the part of that continuity, if you be the part of that chain, later on you will realize that how beautiful it is to be part of a bigger whole. Life is not an individual, life is also in the whole. It's also true that an individual in itself is whole, but yet again you are part of the entire universe, and that is the beauty of being the part of the creation. Rashpal ji, thank you so much for explaining to us the ritualistic part, the religious part, and the significance of this beautiful day, Makar Sankranti. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You were listening to the weekly program Our Guest, that is broadcast every Monday at 9:15 a.m. Don't forget to tune in next week, same day, same time and same frequency for more on Our Guest. Have a nice day.